Hello guys, welcome once again. In the last two videos, I have been showing you how to use function template in C++. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use templates with classes. So I'm going to show you how you can use class templates in C++. So let's get started. First of all, how to declare a template class. It's just like declaring a template function. You just need to use template keyword, and then in these angle brackets just write class and just give the data type, which is T. In my case I'm giving. Then you will give the class name. So I'm calling my class name as maths class, for example. And in this class, for example, I have two variables. One, so because I have this data type in my initialization of my class template, I can use this T to define my variables. For example, a comma b, for right. So this T will be replaced by whatever initialization you will give to this T. For example, int or float or whatever, right? Now I will define a public method, public, and I will define the constructor to the class math, and this constructor, for example, will take two arguments, and I will pass T because T is my data type, and this T is the data type of A and B. So I can define T x. X is my variable name, argument name, and T is the capital T is the data type, right? And I can initialize this, and I can then just say a is equal to x and b is equal to y. Okay, this is simple function or a constructor, right? We are initializing the constructor with two arguments, and we are just setting the value of a and b to these from these arguments, right? Now for example, I want to calculate the maximum of these two values. So once again, I will take T and I will define a function called max value, and then I will close this. Okay, but for defining this function implementation, what you need to do is, as in class function implementation or class member function implementation, what you do is you just write the name of the class, for example math class, and then with these colon values you can call your functions like this, right? But because we are using class templates in our case, this will be, for example, returning T here, and whenever you use class template you need to define this signature of the class template everywhere. Okay, so in here above your function you need to give this template, as we have seen in the last videos that whenever we define function template we need to use this keyword in the angle bracket. We need to pass this class and the data type whatever, uh, which depends upon us, right? In addition, you also need to give T here. Okay, so this tells this C++ that we are using the member function of a class with this data type. Okay, so don't forget to initialize the member function with this template keyword, and don't forget this angle bracket and the data type. Okay, now I can just return maximum value, right? And I can calculate the maximum value by ternary operator. If A is greater than B, question mark which decides, then I will return A, otherwise I will return B. Okay. Now, in order to use the instance of the class to instantiate our class, you may think that I can just use this math class here in my main, and I can define object like this. But let's see what happens. When I compile my program, it will give me an error here because this error, and let's see what is the error first. This error says expected semicolon, so I haven't given semicolon or what. Yeah, so it's giving me some weird error, and this is because whenever you use class template, you don't ever forget this angle bracket with your data type t in here, uh, and this t will be replaced by the value or data type you want to pass. For example, you want to pass two integers. This int will be replaced here int, and this two will be instantiated. This two a and b variable will be instantiated as an int variable, and then we can call this math or max value member function to calculate the maximum of the value, right? So I can give, for example, 45 comma 67, and then because it's returning something to me, I can just calculate this max value, right? So I can just see out, not here but here, see out, and I can call this member function here, and I can use this instance of the class or object of the class to print this, right? So now I compile my program and hopefully it will work, and I will run my program and it gives me maximum value is 67, which is true. Now in order to instantiate these a and b as double values, you just need to write double here, and you can just pass two double values, point something and 67 point something, right? Compile it and run it, it will give the answer, right? So don't forget some basic things, that class instantiator class template is instantiated like the function templates with this template keyword and these angle brackets and your data type. And whenever you declare or whenever you provide the definition of your function, member function of a class, don't forget this template either there also. And whenever you define member function, you need to add this angle bracket with this data type with your uh, class. Okay, so I hope you have understood these basic concept, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.